Thanks for tuning in. This is Let's Meet, the first all-English international broadcast program for international communication in Chongqing, produced by the Western China International Communication Organization. I'm your host, Alex. Here's our featured content in today's program. The release of the China-Asian Investment and Trade Legal Policy Guidelines, listening to ambassadors and senior diplomats from 3 countries who share their views on opportunities in China and the brand of Chongqing. Experience the charm of Chongqing's biodiversity by visiting wetlands and rare botanical gardens. We continue to follow Polish vlogger Kaja Kubicka as she discovers Chongqing cuisine. What are the laws and regulations regarding foreign investment, foreign exchange management, and taxation between China and Asian countries? Recently, the China-Asian Investment and Trade Legal Policy Guidelines were released, which will better guide enterprises in complying with laws and regulations while conducting standardized operations in foreign investment.
On May 23rd, the China-ASEAN Investment and Trade Legal Policy Guidelines were released during the 6th WCIFIT. This guideline introduced the laws, regulations, and policies of China and ASEAN countries on foreign investment policies and foreign exchange policies to help enterprise better prevent legal risk in the process of cross-border investment.
A lot of our clients are actually Chinese enterprises. So take, for example, an electric vehicle company like Sailisi. Okay, if they wish to move out into the region, I think the first thing that they should think about is what kind of structure, what kind of mode are they approaching this venture overseas? And in that respect, when they go into various regions in Southeast Asia, there are different laws and different regulations and different requirements for foreign investor to come and set up an entity in the local region. The other aspect that I would consider very important, especially for companies that wish to set up manufacturing plants, is employment. Really, you are going to be in a position to engage a large amount of local employment. You need to understand local laws. Lastly, and this is the point that I always drive home to our clients that wish to venture into the region, you must understand local culture.
The Chinese enterprises are facing multiple compliance risks during the process of going abroad, including forced supply chain shifts and forced data localization and foreign investment review. As legal professionals, we should make efforts on defending on the global principles: free trade, free investment, free data flow, and free fund flow.
In this episode of Dialogue, we will continue to bring you the second part of the interview with the ambassadors and senior diplomats of 9 countries under the theme, China, an Opportunity. Let us listen to the unique insights of ambassadors and senior diplomats from Singapore, Pakistan, and Nepal on the opportunities in China and the brand of Chongqing.
Pakistan, as you know, is a country which has a lot of agriculture. 2/3 of our GDP, either directly or indirectly, is linked with agriculture, livestock. So agriculture is a priority area for us. We are cooperating with other provinces and cities, but what I have seen now, and this was my first visit to Chongqing, there is a huge potential to benefit from Chinese advancements in several areas: the research area, seed development, irrigation techniques, but also in terms of exporting and importing products that we are good at.
The high-level visits last year by my Prime Minister Prachanda, and this year the Deputy Prime Minister has made agreements with the leadership. They have a discussion, they have meetings, and they are proposing each other how can we cooperate each other, collaborate each other. In Liangping, we saw the pomelo. That is one of the important things that I saw during this visit. The pomelo, a kind of herb fruit, medicinal fruit. So you can make different kinds of drinks from it. We can cooperate on this issue also. The most important thing is we will have to connect the farmers of Nepal and people of Chongqing. So that's why I'm just pushing that there should be a number of connections. Many flights should be here from Kathmandu to Chongqing, Chongqing to Kathmandu, and other places of Nepal.
Singapore and Chongqing, we have a long history of economic collaboration. And as you mentioned, the CCI, the Chongqing Connectivity Initiative, that has been the cornerstone project between Chongqing and Singapore. And under that, we have collaborated in building up connectivity in areas like financial services, the aviation, and trade, transport and logistics. And in these areas, it helps to connect and bridge the distance between Chongqing, Western China, and Southeast Asia. In terms of smart city collaborations, we are having collaborations in the digital domain, and that what that means is we are trying to push for greater connectivity in digital trade and logistics, and that helps to kind of open up access for the rest of the world to Chongqing and Western China.
Chongqing not only attracts tourists with its magical urban scenery, but also showcases the charm of nature with its rich biodiversity. In this episode, we will take you to visit Liangping and Wenzhou to experience the efforts and achievements made by the city in ecological conservation.
The beautiful Earth is home to humans and a variety of other living creatures. Conserving biodiversity and protecting the future of humanity.
Now I'm at the Chongqing Liangping Shuanghui Lake National Wetland Park. Every year, flocks of migratory birds fly over the mountains from distant Siberia to spend the winter here.
Statistics show that in 2023, the number of migratory birds coming to Shuanghui Lake National Wetland reached a historic high of more than 12,000, including rare birds like Chinese mergansers, Great Lake geese, and mandarin ducks. Chongqing has built an ecological wetland park to protect the rare birds. It has also taken a series of measures to protect rare plants. The lotus-leaved maidenhair fern is a rare plant unique to the Three Gorge Reservoir area. In recent years, due to the man-made destruction and slow reproduction, the wild lotus-leaf maidenhair fern has been on the brink of extinction. Rescue efforts are urgent priorities. The botanical garden has bred over 20,000 lotus-leaf maidenhair ferns. Observations over the past 3 years find that lotus-leaf maidenhair ferns bred in botanical gardens have thrived with survival rates of over 90%. They are basically ready for reintroduction into the wild. As a Chinese saying goes, all beings flourish when they live in harmony and receive nourishment from nature. Biodiversity makes Earth full of vigor and vitality and lays the foundation for human survival and development. Chongqing will continue to strengthen biodiversity conservation, ushering in a new chapter of harmonious coexistence between mankind and nature.
A student from Bangladesh realized his dreams of studying in China with the help of the Belt and Road Scholarship. How did he pursue his dreams in the vibrant land of Chongqing? Let's delve into his story together. Join us in today's episode of Faces of Chongqing.
I'm MD Samaun Islam from Bangladesh. I study in Chongqing University Post and Telecommunication, and I have done my master's in 2023. one of my younger brother, he get admission in Sichuan University. Then he told me like, bro, you have a good score, so you should try for this scholarship. And Bangladesh is also part of the BRI. My major is in management science and engineering. It's a combination of information science and management sector. They have some courses to know how the telecommunications sector has been changed the whole over the decades. For personally, I learned how to do research in academic sector, and I publish 3 academic journal during the whole masters. Thanks to that scholarship, I got admission in Harbin Institute of Technology, and I will maybe continue my PhD from the next autumn. Because of the BRI, we experience technological changes in my country. Hopefully that Chinese government and Bangladeshi government will build more infrastructure. So you know that now people are like expecting the more and more and more.
In the previous episode, we followed the Polish girl Kaja Kubicka to appreciate the magical beauty of the Hangya Cave and Elizabeth Station in Chongqing. Today, we will set off with Kaja again to savor the taste of Chongqing in our taste buds.
So it's basically like a sheet of rice or a sheet made of rice, and then they put some fillings inside. Oh, it's still too hot. How are you even eating this?
I'm not eating it. You nibble it. You just nibble it. You gotta nibble it.
Ah, it's good. I have no idea what I'm eating, but it's good. It's
You don't want to eat this one
it's
quickly because
sticky.
it's gonna come off the pit, right?
Just realized that there's one thing that I haven't done in China yet that you absolutely need to do here, and that is cocoa. So bubble milk tea. I haven't gotten myself any bubble milk tea yet, which is quite shocking considering the fact that I've been in China for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I don't even know, who knows. This is our lovely setup. I am curious of what is it gonna be like for me, because I'm just not very good. I'm very bad with spicy food, so we'll see. And when it's spicy here, it's really spicy, and that does look spicy to me, but also very pretty and colorful, so that's nice. I'm scared. I'm trying it for the first time.
What is that, like fish balls?
It's tofu.
It's a fish, no, steam of the, I don't know.
Oh my God, it's so spicy.
But tofu outside. The fish is not so strong, so you will not feel it.
Oh yeah, here we go.
I'm dying. I cannot feel my lips. I literally had 2 little pieces of tofu, and I cannot feel my lips anymore. And our lovely meal, we've got a little bowl here with, well, what is it?
Sticky rice.
Sticky rice bowls. I like it.
Recently, a Twitter influencer, @Vegan, shared a stunning video of the night view of Chongqing raffles, praising Chongqing City looks like a science fiction movie. The video quickly went viral, garnering over 10,000 views and sparking heated discussions with netizens, flooding the comments with admiration. That brings today's program to an end. Let's meet, showcasing new Chongqing to the world. I'm your host, Alex. See you next time.
Home